Welcome to the Bear Cave. So this time I'm going to talk about another watch. So a lot of watch collectors have an itch to have an iconic watch. Some would want to have a Submariner, 50 Phantom, and there are quite a few who would want to have a Speedmaster or a Speedy. It's a watch with a great history. Of course, it came from Omega, which is a very good brand, but it started out in 1957 as a sports chronograph for racing. In 1962, that changed, with a host of other watches from Rolex, Longines, Hamilton, and Omega throwing the Speedmaster to the ring to be tested and evaluated for the US space program, where it passed and was made part of the equipment for NASA astronauts. And in 1966, it was the first watch on the moon when Buzz Aldrin wore his Speedmaster on his moonwalk. What you have here, or what you're seeing here, is a sample of a vintage 1976 Speedmaster Professional, running with a manual wind caliber 861. A vintage Speedy, depending on condition, can set you back $9,000. On the used market, you can probably get a new Speedmaster something around $3,000, which is still a lot of money. Now, if you're considering alternatives, there is the Belova Lunar Pilot. It does have some history, great value for money, and with an aesthetic that is similar to the Speedmaster, but still unique. However, compared to the Speedy, it's still a larger watch, which may not suit everyone's wrist. After scouring through AliExpress, I was able to find a reasonably priced alternative at around 70 US, shipping included. This is the Corgeut Speedy Homage. I know some people may have a different opinion about homages, but when you do realize that not everyone would be capable of having big ticket purchases like an Omega, personally, I don't mind homages. The reason I got this is so I can help preserve my vintage birthday Speedy, which I now mostly wear for special occasions. Now, if I want to wear something with the same aesthetics of a Speedy, and not having to be paranoid about having major dings or scratches, this is the alternative. The Corgeut Speedy has a similar dimension to the Omega, 40mm case size with 20mm lugs. It also shares the same 3 subdial configuration. However, with the Corgeut, you have the right subdial as a 24-hour indicator, the middle as your ticking seconds, and the one on the left is the 60-minute subdial. This Corgeut is powered by a Seiko VK series mecha quartz. What this means is while the chronograph or the watch itself is powered by a battery, and with a quartz as a regulator, it still has a set of gears and levers that control it. So much like a mechanical chronograph, it will function the same way, and when you reset it, it snaps back like a mechanical chronograph. A big difference that you would see between the Omega and the Corgeut is the case. The Omega has an asymmetrical case which provides some level of protection for the chrono pushers, while the Corgeut does not. Maybe it was a design decision or something to differentiate from being an outright copy. I got the Corgeut on a bracelet, the center links are polished, and it comes in a butterfly clasp. It's convenient to resize as the links are held together by screws. I did secure some of the screws though with some blue Loctite as they kind of felt loose, and well, what do you expect for something that costs $70 US? It has a screw down crown, but it's only rated for 30mm water resist, which is good enough for daily use. It has a domed mineral crystal, which contributes to its 13mm thickness. In the last few months that I've used it, the thickness is still manageable enough to get it under a cuff of a shirt. While the Corgeut Speedy will still never compare to the original Omega Speedmaster, generally it does make for a great everyday watch. If you're on a tight budget and still saving up for an Omega Speedmaster, then this is a great alternative. I would recommend this also for Speedy owners, especially the vintage owners who may have some paranoia of getting that beloved timepiece beat up. then this is something that you may want to consider for having for your everyday use. Thanks for watching, and if you have any suggestions for topics or feedback, please write them down in the comments below. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button.